y'all, this is Pam at Pink Dragonfly Wings, and we're going to use up some more of those book pages. So we have a couple of uh, little hidden paper clips. I couldn't think for a second what they were called. And I got this idea from Gayle Agostinelli, I think is how you say her name. Anyway, she has uh, a channel here on YouTube, so check her out. You can see how she does hers. I've done mine a little bit different, but that's okay. Um, and see how she's done it. And then in the next Tuesday's video, I'm going to do the the uh, hidden paper clips that are done by Carrie the Crafter, who got his idea from Gayle as well, but he did his very differently. So we're going to do these today from book pages. The next one we'll do with using Carrie's idea, and you can kind of see which one you like best. And I think I like them both. So let's get started on this. This is a great thing for mass making, being able to get things done pretty quickly. And so these are my two. It's just a little hidden paper clip you can put on your page in your journal. This has a little journaling card on the back of it. Slides right in there, and it serves as an ephemera as well as a purpose for holding a tag. So it's a twofer. So you can get that one, or we can do this one. And there you go. So it just kind of depends on how you want to decorate it, what color you want to use, what your theme is, and all of that kind of thing. I haven't put anything in the little new knobby up here yet, but I was thinking that maybe I might get some brown or maybe some cream colored sari silk, and we'll put that up in the corner with this. So, okay, let's get started then. First of all, I have 3 book pages. 1, 2, and 3. And they are, you can make them with any size that you have, but these are just a little over 9 by 6. So, give or take. First thing we're going to do is fold them in half. Very carefully. Let me find my little, there you go, my little bone folder. And let's inch it down pretty good. And I got stuff falling all over everywhere. As Carrie would say, craft in chaos. Maybe that's what I should call my channel. Crafting in chaos. And then we're going to rip it, or not rip it, but tear it right down our fold. And we'll have 2 pieces. So one of these will make each one. So we're going to fold this one and go ahead and tear it, get it torn, get all of our tearing done at one time. There we go. And I just fold it back over one way and bone folder it again, just because it kind of helps make that crease a little stronger, and it makes it tear straighter to me. May not be making any difference whatsoever, but to me it feels like it. So there we go. And we're going to fold this one down and do the same. So we'll get this and get this folded out. And it doesn't have to be exact, because each one of these are going to be different. And then decide which side you want to use. I prefer that the text be upright. It bothers me when it's upside down like this. But like this side over here has a lot of blank space in it that I don't really care for. So what I'm going to do is put this side of the paper on the outside. What's going to be on the inside isn't going to be seen, so it's not going to matter that much. So we can put, let's see, let's fold this over. And I fold it not quite in thirds, because we don't really want it to be in thirds, because we want this to not come up to the top because this is going to make our little pocket. So we need to have enough room here that we can put something inside our little pocket here. Okay, so we've got that one folded. This one again on the inside. We'll fold that over. And I'm making sure I fold this one in because this has a little tear down here at the bottom. And so I'm going to put it on the inside. And nobody will ever see that little tear. They will not know except you and me. And I am not talking. So there we go. All right, so there you can have it open up. As you can see, this one will open up on this side. Well, no, it'll be this side and this side because this is the top. All right, this one's not really going to matter that much, so we'll put this one here. Fold it over. Fold this one over. And there we go. And I don't fold any straighter than I cut, so there you go. There, that's 3. We'll do this one this direction. And this way. And then that way it can kind of, you can choose which one you want and what fits the page in your journal better. But I really would like for it to be halfway kind of straight. So there we go. That's 4. This one again isn't going to make that much difference. So we'll fold that one down, fold this back up. I don't know, for some reason I kind of like the page numbers to show right there. Don't know why. It does not make any difference. Just one of those things for me. And that one's a little bit almost too far over, so need to move this one a little bit and make it, we want our pocket to be sure and be able to hold whatever it is we're going to put in that. So I think I'll refold that one a little bit, just a tad. I don't think it'll matter that much, but we want this pocket to be maybe there we go. And fold that down. Okay. Now, if you want to ink around, now on these that I did, I used coffee dyed paper that I had in a book, but it's kind of fragile now, so I thought I'd use these and then just ink it up on the edges. You do whatever you want to do, that'll be fine. But it is easier to do, especially this pocket side. Even if you don't want to do anything else, make sure you do this pocket part and ink that if you're going to ink it. And then later we can ink it all the way around. So for right now, let's just ink that little pocket up so that we can get going, and then we'll ink the rest of it up as we go. So there we go. And then we've got this one. And I hope y'all are doing great today. We have, my mama is here visiting me, and so my husband took her to the car wash. He took her to the car wash to wash the car, and then he took her for ice cream. So they have had a nice little outing this afternoon, and we'll be back shortly. Gave me a little bit of time in here and get this done. There we go. And then we'll do this last one, and then we'll put our paper clips on, and then we'll decide what we're going to do. All right, so there we go. Put our ink away, and then open up our little booklet. We have our little paper clips. Now, these are the small paper clips, just the regular office supply paper clip. Okay, and we're going to open up our doors. This was our door. This is going to be our pocket. Open up our door. We're going to put the small side of this paper clip on the inside here, so that the outside has the long part of the paper clip. That gives you more to clip when you're putting it in your page. Now, if you intend to put a charm or a ribbon or anything like that, then you need to leave this up just a little bit so that it can, I don't know if you can see that, but you can see that it sticks out. There's a little loop right there. So we want that little loop. And then we're going to get our glue. Now on this, I'm using Fabrifix, Fabritech, whatever it's called, Fabrifix. I'm not sure. But anyway, it's a really good silicone glue. And let's try to make our little paper clip in the center. And I didn't close this up a while ago, so of course it has that little film over it. So let me get that out and get the glue flowing again. There we go. Put it all around our paper clip good so it holds it down. Then we're going to take the longest side and go across the top, down the side, down this side, back up, and then we're going to put some glue here just to kind of help hold it down. So this is going to strengthen our paper clip as we go. We're going to take this and fold it over here. This should come right up to the crease here. And we're going to make sure that makes good contact. And then on this side, which is the shorter side, this is the side we inked. This is what's going to be our pocket. We're going to just put some glue on the top and on the bottom and fold it over. And that's going to make our pocket. Okay. There we go. And then we'll let this dry and we'll continue making these. We're going to make 6 of them today. So short side of the paper clip in the center panel. Scoot it down in the center as well as we can. Let's get the right side going. Okay. Put it down here so we leave our little loop. Put our glue on and glue around our paper clip really, really nicely. We want that paper clip to stay. And we're going to come down here. And we'll put some glue on it. Fold that over. Glue on the end. Glue on the bottom. Fold it over to make our pocket. Okay, there we go, and hold it just for a minute. The Fabri-Tac really, really sticks well. So there we go. There's our second one. And we need to make sure our words are pointing up. Put our little paper clip on here. Leave our little loop. Well, there we go. Glue down the paper clip. See which one. Here we go. The one that is not inked is the one we're going to glue down first. Fold that over. Make sure it's really good. Make sure your paper clip is straight before the glue dries, because you don't want a cattywampus paper clip. I mean, goodness, life cannot handle that. So there we go, on the bottom, on the top, or vice versa, whichever you prefer. And then there we go. So now we have 3 already done. Put our paper clip, small side of the paper, small loop of the paper clip on the inside, large loop on the outside. Leave your little tiny loop at the top. All kinds of loops. Going to glue it down again. Put lots of glue on here so that it glues good. Make sure we've got our right side. This is the side that's going to get glued all the way down. Yep, all the way down. Put that over that direction. Oh, I lost my loop. So you have to pay attention because your little loop will just slide right down in there. There we go. We don't want it out too far, but there we go, just enough. Then we'll glue the top, glue the bottom, stick it down, hold it for a minute, and there we go. Okay, here's the next one. Small part of the paper clip on the inside, large part on the back, tiny loop at the top, glue down our paper clip. These are so easy to make and so cool, and you can decorate them really however you want to decorate them. So makes a really nice mass make for your stash. I think I said on a, that one's kind of torn too, so that's okay. That's okay. We can glue it down. I think I said on an earlier video that, you know, it just never dawned on me to make these ahead of time. I don't know. Sometimes my brain, I just think, holy crap, does it work at all? But okay, whatever. Last one here. Small part on the inside, large part on the outside. Leave a little tiny loop at the top. But every time I would make a journal and I would decorate and get ephemera for each page, I would make the ephemera that I needed for that page. And then I would progress on. And I told myself that I was being effective because, like, I do lots of colored journals and things. So I have journals where everything is blue or it's a blue theme. And I justified it by saying, oh, but I'm working with everything blue right now, so I have it all out, got it out. I don't have to keep going back. But it was taking me forever to finish a journal because I had no ephemera already made. And so when I had my knee surgery, I watched a lot of videos because what else are you going to do? And so I did that. And I thought, I saw all these people doing this kind of stuff and making it ahead of time and putting it in their stash. And when they get ready to go, it's there. And I thought, well, duh, that sounds like an awesome idea. So I decided that's what I would start doing. So these little videos, we're going to ink around the edges of these. You don't have to worry about the back as much because the back's probably not going to be seen because it's going to be up against the page. For example, you have a page like this, it's going to be up against here, so you're not going to see the back part of this, but it is going to come off at times, and so we still want it to look decent. We want it to look nice and not crappy. And so I'm going to go ahead and ink around the edge, and then I'm going to do just a little bit of down the back because, you know, I don't like white paper. So, and I'm doing these in the same order that I put the glue on them so that the ones I'm doing first have biggest chance to dry best and da-da-da-da-da and all that, which y'all all know to do. And so, there we go. Just clean right on around this. Get our little brown daughter in business and go. My little granddaughter, who loves to craft with me when she comes, is having spring break here soon. And I'm hoping that her mom and daddy will let her come and stay with me for a few days. And I'm going to teach her how to do this. And she can do all my inking for me. she would love it. And it's not one of my favorite things to do. So I'm going to get me a little edger inker to help me out a little bit. So, and she'll love it. So that should work. There we go. So we shall see. Otherwise, it's back to just me doing this again. But you're getting 6 paperclip things done at one time. That's awesome. And you can do one in each color. You can do them all the same. You can do them however you want to, because these probably, more than likely, I would only use one of these in a book or in a journal. And so it doesn't matter if you make 6 and they're all just the same, except that one has a hot back. We need some grunge back there. And so you do it however you like doing it. A lot of people don't like the grunge because it looks dirty and kind of, yeah. But to me, I love the grunge. I love the browns and the dirt and the stains. And I just think that's really, really kind of cool and kind of the essence of a junk journal. So I don't have a problem with that. And get these all inked up. We'll go on, and then we'll get at least 1 or 2 of these decorated. I don't know that we'll decorate all 6, because I may just put them in my stash and then be able to decorate them according to the book that I'm making. I can do that too, because the hard part is already done, and that's making the piece of ephemera. So let's get this last one done here, and we'll see what we've got. And go from there. Okay. And yes, I'm a pretty heavy inker. I like the edges to be definitely seen. So, and of course then I end up getting ink everywhere, because I get it on my fingers, I get it on my nose, I get it everywhere, wherever. All right, so now we're done with that, and we have these all inked and ready to go. So what I did is I pulled out some things here. Now, since we're using book page, I'm probably not going to glue more book page on top of it, just because why would I do that? So I may use other things. But if I were using scrapbook paper, then little clusters made of book page would be awesome as a decoration for these little things. So let's decide first. Like, we've got several things here. This is just a little too wide, so I don't know why that's still out. But we can put one of these. These are just some little pictures that isn't that cute? Just kind of peeks out right there. Very cute. One thing that I did too, I've also been trying to use up washi tape. I think I showed y'all my washi tape here in a video not long ago. And, I mean, I have a basket full of washi tape. And I saw this while ago, and I thought, well, this little bicycle might work pretty good. So, I'm trying to use this stuff up, because like I said, I have a large basket full of washi tape. And I am going to pull this out. Is that going to work? Maybe it won't, but maybe it might. We might use it anyway. Okay. There we go. Probably should have glued that down, but I didn't know that it was going to tear, so there we go. And we'll just leave that like that. It'll be fine. And let's get the little piece off so it won't end up somewhere weird. Get our ink pad and ink around this. These are blank on the back, so they can make little journaling cards. Really cute. And you can put these, kind of just ink around the front, ink around the back. go. And then we can just slide this right in here. Okay. Now then, I use lace a lot, so you know, here's some little tickets. These little tickets might look kind of cute in there as well. Let's put one of these in there. It's small, and that would be cute. Ink up the back of that, and we could slide that kind of in there at an angle, kind of. We could even put another one in there if we wanted to. Something different. Let's see what's in this little bucket here. Okay, there's another one. It's kind of different. Let's put this one in there. And if you don't want to put them in there, you don't have to. But these little places make really neat little journaling places for just the thought, for a quote, for a date. And I mean like December 15th, whatever date. And then put that one in there as well. So we've got two of them in there. Now, we need to do something with this little part right here. And I like for it, let's put a piece of lace on there though first. Have to, now I had some out earlier, but you know, I seem to eat stuff, I guess. I don't know what else I can say. Well, maybe we can use this. That's just laying there. That'll work. You have to be kind of careful. You don't want the whole thing to be overtaken with lace, but just a little bit. And I do lots of junk journaling, kind of vintage looking, without using a lot of colors. So I use a lot of brown type things. You know what? I think that's on the other side. Let's put it on this side. I think this is the right side of the lace. There we go. And then we'll cut this off down here on the bottom. Okay, put that aside. Kind of ink this up a little bit just because, you know, why not? And let's see, we have butterflies, we have flowers, we have mushrooms. Wonder if I have a cool mushroom. Surely we have a cool mushroom. Oh, that's a little bitty one. Oh, no, that's kind of cute. Just a cute little one with maybe somewhere, maybe some kind of green thing behind it. Let's see, I have all of these little green stickery things. Oh, some of those are big. We don't want one very big. Oh, those are like trees or bushes or something. Oh, that's a cool looking one, but it's awfully big. He won't even hardly fit on there. Well, he might. No, he's too little, too big. So let's see if we can find a, there we go. There's a little green something. Let's see if we can figure out a way to, probably should have put that on first, but I think that will work. I still think that will work. All right, so let's put this little guy, let's go around him and put him down here. Let's get our green thing that we have to peel off of this piece of plastic that about the time I think I've figured it out and I'm getting better, it doesn't work. There we go. Okay, we're going to put this about right here over nice. Okay. Burnish that down really nicely. And then we'll put our little mushroom down here. There we go. Now that looks just really cute. And we could get a teeny tiny word of some kind. Don't know, got glue everywhere. Let's see. It's going to have to be pretty small. What about that? That might work if we put it at a diagonal. And that works for me. I like diagonals. And we can maybe cut it down just a little bit since this is so small here. Have to be very careful not to cut our little words off. There we go. Still not going to fit straight, but that's okay. That's okay. We can do it. And a little tiny bit of glue on the back. And we'll put you at an angle right there. And that's perfect. Oh, got all kinds of stringy glue. Put that over here in the trash. And let's see. Let's cut this edge off here of this sticker. It just went over a little bit on the clear part that's around the sticker, so we'll just cut that off and nobody will ever know. That'll work. Now, one thing that I think would look really cute. Let's see if we can find one right here. Everything in my room, in my craft room, something is stacked on top of something else. So this is my charm box. And let's see what kind. Let's see. Now there's our, now that would be cute. That. And I have some little, let's see, where did I move that to? Who knows? Nobody does. Nobody knows. Oops. And that is not it. Well, I told you I've been cleaning on my room, trying to get it all sorted out and figured out and organized, and now I have it so organized I can't find nothing. And I do not see where that little, I think it's down in here. We'll put you over there. Alright, let's see. We have kind of a dark blue. Maybe a red would look good on this with our little mushroom. This is some thread. It's weird. My mom and I decided, oh wow, there's a little red dragonfly. Let's use that one to pull in the string. And well, there we go. And we'll pull this in here. Fold that over. Put that somewhere else. Get us a little string here. And this one has a little jump ring already on it, so we have a little bit more space than we had on that little gold one. Okay, so we can probably get, let's do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little strands. Cut that off. Cut those off. Cut that one. And we still have one in there that hasn't been cut. Cut him. And then we can put this through here. If I can see it, put it right in here. Well, good Lord, I have to take my glasses off to see up close. I have glue coming off of my fingers. Well, maybe it isn't going to take all of those little strands there. Well, there we go. Come on, come on. Oh, it's coming through the hole in the jump ring. All right, well, we'll just take you off. You don't want to go in there? Now they're all off. Gracious sakes in the morning time. Okay, let's try this one more time. And let's see, it might have been better if I'd have just used one little strand, which seems to be what we're going to get. Alrighty. There we go. And then we're gonna put this in through our little paper clip here. And see if we can get that to go through there. We can. If we can just grab a hold of it. There we go. And we're going to tie it in a little knot. And there we go. And we're going to tie another little knot just to be sure. Except I think we have to tie it the other way. Okay. And then we have a little string up there with a little dragonfly charm. And let's hang you down. And there we go. And then we have our little dragonfly on there when we put it on our paper. Now, isn't that cute? It's not quite what I wanted. I may redo that. That is not what I wanted. But we'll work on it and we'll see if we can find something that'll work better. So anyway, there's our one little finished paper clip. Alrighty. So that gives you the idea how to make them. You decorate them how you want them and whatever fits the theme of your book. And you do you. And so I want you to try these and see how they work and go from there and give it a try. Build up your stash. So if you liked seeing the video, please like and subscribe. Share with everybody in the world that you know. We don't even care if they're crafters. Just share. We need subscribers. And if you get a chance, stop in at my Shopify online store at www.pinkdragonflywings.com and see what we have in there. We have some pretty cool things in there. It's not just scrapbooking and journaling things. There are a few other little things in there as well. And so check that out, see what you think, and until next time, be creative. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Okay, I finally figured out how to do what I wanted to do on this. And what I've got here is a little piece of chain. I found a little piece of chain and I put my little dragonfly on it and put it on the paper clip so it dangles down. I don't know why that was so hard and why I created such a to-do for myself, but it did. And so now I can take these little strings here, I think, and maybe put them on here just for some color, but they really don't do anything or have anything to do with the charm. And that's kind of what I wanted. I didn't want it to, okay, put that through there, and then find our little nubbins here, and put our little end tails in here. Yeah, right. I don't know why this is so hard for me today. But then, oh, good gracious. All right, I'm going to end up with no string geese left. But by golly, I'm going to get this thing in here. We got 2 string geese left. So we're going to put that in there, fold that over, pull it up, and we have a little string, finally. Going to have to cut one end of it off because it's really long, but that's okay. So now we have a little string up here. It's not over obtrusive, and I'm going to probably put just a little dab of glue because this string on here is so light that I'm afraid over time it may come untied, and you'd have to keep worrying about it and worrying about it. So I'm just going to put a little dab of glue right there in the knot and pull that shut, and it should stay. Get that little piece of glue out of it, and it should stay and hold it and keep it from coming unraveled. So there we go. We have our cute little tag with our cute little dragonfly charm on it, and all it took was forever. So there we go. We managed to get one done. I apologize for not getting some of these others done. I just got really frustrated. But you can decorate these however you want to decorate them. Pay attention to where the pocket is. What side is the pocket on? For example, this one is on this side, and this one is on this side. Other than that, decorate it how you want it. I'm going to put these in my stash and decorate them as I use them for journals. And that way, then, if I'm going to use flowers, I can use flowers. If I'm going to use bugs, I can use bugs. And I won't be so limited as to where I can use these. So, but all of this part is done. All that's left is the decorating. So that's what I'm going to do. You have 6 of them made all at one time, and there you go. So I hope that helps make it better. I will see y'all next time. Still, be creative. Bye-bye.